Welcome back to Cards and Comics. Today I have my top 5 comic book cover picks of the week for December 8th, 2021. These are all books I'm going to go out and purchase and put in my personal collection. I've got a tracker that I randomly will show you kind of where I'm at. Last week I was at 61% of all the books I've shown. I believe I got 41 books on my list. This will be books 42 through 46. Probably 47 because I love this Jock cover that's here. It's not on my top 5 list, but I've already bought it. I have no self-control. So, I've got my top 6 list. I'm calling it a top 5, but I've already bought this Jock book. It's a cool cover. I like Jock books, but he's hit or miss for me like a lot of artists. I don't buy every comic book cover that comes out from every artist that I love because sometimes I don't like the art. It's just how it goes. You don't like everything all the time. Else the world would get very boring. Alright, number 5. Tales of Mother F. Goose from Aftershock Comics. A 1 in 10 Pulp Fiction cover. Love the content here. Amanda Conner is a cool artist. I don't have a lot of covers from her recently, and this one is a cover swipe you don't see too often. $10 to $15, up to $20 on eBay. You won't break the bank, and I think it's a cool cover swipe, and I think a lot of people will like it because they're big fans of Tarantino and the movie. So to me, it's a good low risk investment, and I like the art. Number 4, Devil's Reign number 1. This book's got a ton of covers. The 1 in 200 Virgin variant from Peach Momoko is my pick of the week, but there could have been some other ones. And I'll show you another one here in a minute. This one's already selling over $200. Tons of Peach books coming out this week. I mean, she's everywhere this week. So if you like Peach Momoko today, this is your week to go out and get some Peach books. The number 2 book on here was the Turini Virgin variant, which I love as well. I will most likely get this book, so it could have been a top 7. I like this whole week's book. Very strong week for covers. Tons and tons of good covers this week. This could have been a top 10 list if I wanted it to be. But yeah, these 2 covers are great. Next up, Hellions number 18. David Nakayama, Unknown Comics exclusive. I believe there's another one out there besides Unknown Comics, so I probably shouldn't say exclusive, but it is sold on their website. It's sold out at $30, $50 to $60 on eBay right now. Got a great Phoenix. He does these kind of monochromatic background covers. That's what he's known for, along with some other books. Nakayama is killing it. He's got tons of good covers. And this is out this week as well. Inferno number 3. Again, I like the coloring. I love those monochromatic backgrounds. And a lot of people do. And I've started collecting all these books. I want to just put them up on a wall and have all these covers because they all look really cool. He does a great cheesecake work as well. So awesome books, Mr. Nakayama. Number 2, Star Wars Crimson Reign, number 1. I don't do a lot of Star Wars books. I'm not a big Star Wars reader or collector, but this one really caught my eye. Tyler Kirkham does a lot of great work. This is the Virgin variant, selling for $60 on eBay already. And it's a really cool book, and it's the start of a new series, and I heard great things about it, so I might read it, but I love this cover, and it looks really, really cool. And it has great coloring, and I love how he set the poses up. It's just a really cool look. And number 1, Batman 118. So this is the Victor Bogdanovich Virgin variant. This got some really interesting pub because they're saying it's the first DC Marvel cover swipe, which I don't know if that's really true or not. I didn't do any research on it, so that's what it says in some of the eBay listings or on the internet. This is the 1 in 25 Virgin cardstock variant. Now, just like the cover swipe from Spider-Man 1, there's multiple variations of this book. You've got your silver, you got your gold. So there you go. There's your 3 versions, and I'm not sure there's a platinum. I didn't see one. Maybe there is, but they're all cool. I believe the silver is like at a 350 and the gold is like 150, something like that. It doesn't really matter to me because I may or may not go after all 3 of these. I'm definitely going to go after the cardstock because, again, it's selling for $25-30. And it still looks cool, and I like the Virgin look. But again, I may go after all of them. Now, after I've said all this, I just said I might go after them all. I might not. I have gotten to the point with my variant collecting that I'm kind of looking at variants in a little different way. And next week I'm going to put my method to the test. I may start looking at variants that only come in one art form, meaning that You know, there's these. This is like a very traditional way that variants are being done today, which is a silver, a gold, a virgin, a non-virgin, a minimal trade, a regular trade. And I think the variants that only have one version, meaning that you can only get that artwork in one book, and that book's limited. I'm going to look for those more often now and try to identify those books, you know, that don't have these multiple variations. It's kind of like the Sabrina the Teenage Witch or Adam Hughes, where it's like, you know, multiple versions of that artwork. I love that artwork, but I think having multiple versions of that artwork just killed the price of that book, because in the past, if you wanted that cool Hughes artwork, you had one choice. And if it was limited, people went to that one choice. They didn't have to like, oh, I can get the other version cheaper, I'll just grab it. And I think this kind of is the same way now. This has got some reason to exist because the cover swipe it's using has a book that had these kind of variants already in it, so it kind of makes sense. But in the future, I might look at really books that only have limited artwork they can only get in that book, no other version, no other place. Because I think that's to me is more attractive. So there you go. There's my top 5 of the week, guys. It's kind of how I'm changing my collecting habits a little bit. Give you some insight. I hope you guys like the books. Hope you had similar picks, or if you don't, let me know which ones you liked and which ones you're going after. I appreciate the feedback. Now, see you next time. See you next week.